Let's get back to it here. Yep, it's time to get stuff done. Is there anything else that I need to be wary of right this second? Da-da-da. See how much the drill got recharged. Yeah, it's done. Did so much heavy lifting in that dungeon. Wiping like the whole place out. Man, stars. Body. Damn. I was like, oh, if only it was like headgear. Resonating gems, stardust. Need to get the next. Let's see. I'm currently on this altar. Yeah. I need to upgrade to this altar. Sterling silver, chiseled marble, aquamarine. Do I have sterling silver? Ugh, had the worst sneezes. Felt like my face was trying to contort in on itself. Let's see. So I'm making at least the blend. It has to be done in a blast furnace. Okay, let me make some plates. Shunt it off to the back blast furnace like I was doing earlier. Ugh, that was just like runny nose and my face wanting to contort in on itself. It would not stop making me want to sneeze, even though I couldn't. Go 3. Sterling silver. Silver ingot. Yep. Okay, there's the ingot. And then I need to go do metal bender. I think I need sterling silver at some point for something else too, so better to have some of this learned. Would be cool if you could wear this as like a trinket. Bender. Oh, but I'm out. Space. Right? These are all full. I was saving this for some other machine. I forget which. Maybe I was debating cutting, I think. I could get another chest. Already 5 chemical reactors. Get another chest. Oh, get another chassis pipe. This was mainly my answer because when I started playing this pack, I was on a version where the crafting manager was broken, and I have not gone back to try to use it. Because the crafting manager can hold 20 recipes. These can hold 10. Let me go see if I can grab one. I did craft a couple. I mean, the big thing is I'm so close to just being done with logistics pipes. So if I'm right, I should just be able to plumb. No, that won't work. Can I make that work? First off, okay, they have 27 slots. I'm going to take a good chunk out of that. I'm just worried this doesn't work. Test it. Play 1. Save. I go here and go metal A1. Metal A1. Sterling silver. 8. Before that caused a crash. I don't even think I could open the crafting manager. Actually, if this works, I have exactly enough to redo all my smelting arrays without ordering new ones. So it should still send to there, but then it should come out of here. That works. Okay, I'll have to remember that. Pretty much as easy as I remember it. Those don't really add anymore. Yeah, might as well keep these. I was thinking about putting them back in the system, but whatever. Okay, so that's the sterling silver. Green crystal. That's all I need. It'd be nice to get my Chaos Dragon loot back. Aquamarine. Rock crystal over here. Yep. I just need the right types of marble. Or chiseled. And of course, since it's day, it's too bright out. Wait for dark. How's this doing? Not great. A little low on essence. Yeah, that was one tick too many. Of all these crystals I'm not currently using. Okay, so I will upgrade to this one. And I need Skystone, bunch of ruined, Talus, Stellar Alloy, another Garland, Resonating Gems. I mean, Resonating Gems are the ones that I might not have enough of. And from there, I need another 4. Brick. That can just be chiseled. Just more to test if that actually does do Chaos Dragon immunity to a point. Let's see. Sorcery. Yeah, that's the only real armor piece, isn't it? They don't really have a like suit. Because if I don't wait till it gets dark, I'm going to forget. Interesting that you comic screws. Oh. There, that gives it more power. Their upgrade. I actually don't mind the altar, I just wish you could autocraft with it. Oh yeah, damn it. God, now I gotta upgrade it. What's the upgrade? I mean, that's probably the part I dislike the most, is having to build up the outside. More city marble. Yeah. I have to make this 5 by 5 or more than that. 7 by 7. Move everything. Probably just move the whole altar. One thing I wondered though was, can I do this? Yep, you can pick those up. Cardboard boxes can be broken. Okay, so build a bigger altar. So that's not a bad idea. I was going to save up here for like auto crafting, but I think I'm going to change that with the ME system. Yeah, I think it's best to follow my idea that this place is just going to be defunct. I get a new area set up. $49 city marble. Yep, exactly right. 40 marble brick. Four ruined is really the only thing special. Wish I could zoom in on this. I need 12 regular marble. Right, it's like that. The brick everywhere else. Grab some of my rune stash. Do that. I need some pillar. What, for etched? Chiseled. And then if I move the altar up here, God, I needed it for a quest. Good thing I did that. Yep, that's happy. Put the crystal 2 blocks over this time. Just leave the old altar for now. Torch thrower out. I accidentally built it 1 block this way, I guess. Good enough. And just move this whole chest up here. And get another chest for good measure. Looks like I've already produced all the machines. I just got to figure out the large machines. There we go. Double wide. You need to link that. Yeah, Mantle of the Stars is a quest reward. Action table. Attunement. Star. Harvard in Chaos. Used class. That one off the top of my head. Here it isn't. Alright, 1 step closer down that path. Could move that over there. Alright. Back to the main building, I think. Never change my map back. Don't need to see underground here. I want to take this. Oh, you. And I'm just going to start with you over here for now. Entry point. Da 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 da. Chest. And I'm going to stage all this stuff. Yeah, I need to refill that. All right, I need to step away for a break real quick, and then I will be back. And let's get back to it. I got this stuff, but I need large machines. I gotta remember what it takes to make them. Let's see. Go down, look at and look at them. Have them set up in this cube over here. Chemical reactor. Remember correctly, it's takes so long to break. Large chem reactor. Okay, main block. Cooper nickel I already have. Case pipe casing. This, and then the hatches. But no muffler. Okay. Large chem. Pipe case. Or ferrous metal. Yeah. So I need input hatch, input fluid, output. Actually, do I want to build the whole thing out of ME? I would still need 4 hatches, though. Instead of 5. No, I'll just do the 4. Fluid hatches. 2 items. At least an HV energy hatch. And it says 19 casing. Okay, there's that. Now it's the tower's turn. This one changes. I need at least the tower. Some stainless. But the question is, how much do I need? I only need 3? No, 2. Because I think it's part of that same rarest. This stuff. I need 2 fluid outputs, fluid input, and an item output. I need 1 of these, 3 of these. HV. Double check. Nope, that needs IV. IV. Can I do that? Get enough hatches in this thing to make it IV. I'd have to get 2 EV hatches in it. Sure I can. How about you? Wrong thing. Okay, that only needs to be an MV tower. Fine tungsteel wire. Well, I can do the other stuff and then I can do this. So I can just plan for it. Okay, so let's see. Input, yeah. I only need to there. Be on the top. Okay, good. Show the item hatch. Distillation tower is a multi-block structure used for distillation of various types of oil and some of their byproducts. Each layer must have 1 output hatch starting from the second one. Bottom layer can have output items and insert fluids. Okay, so I only need 3 layers. Pretty much this. Oh yeah. Okay, there you have it so you can adjust it, sort of. Low. So this is the size I need. But it's going to need 20 blocks, so 20 casing. Installation tower. Case. Sorry, in my inventory. Okay. So the only problem I have is the damn IV large chem reactor. How do I do an IV recipe without having access to EV hatches? I mean, I will eventually have access to EV hatches, but not yet. Sadly. I guess I do just have to wait. Is this doing okay? Yep, that's still full. Okay, that's doing okay. Yep. Redstone and mercury seems just fine. Okay, so that's all being worked on. Large cams. But big project. What I'm working on. Okay, I'll let those come in. How am I going to do this? Advanced macerator or washing plant. Those are the first two steps. I'm going to leave myself see if I can leave myself two spaces or a space around the edge. We'll call it a space. Yeah, macerator, do large or advanced ore washer into chem reactor. Right. And that gets me to the platinum sludge group. Platinum group sludge. Yeah, because then run nitric acid. Still don't know what I'm doing with sulfuric copper. Okay. From here, I'll need the centrifuge. Or a centrifuge. This is where all hell breaks loose. Logistics-wise. This is where everything splits. And I got, well, platinum sludge goes to be gotten rid of. Don't need to worry about that. Sludge is a waste product. Raw platinum. Electrolyzed golden. H. Yeah, MB. Okay, good. We'll call that the end of the platinum line. So next line important is palladium. Get me palladium and ammonia chloride. I'm going to need palladium later. Chloride. Hydrochloric acid. So I should just get another electrolyzer to deal with that at some point. This is the important one. Needs the EV. Oh, I forgot the EV. And I'm gonna have to make a converter for it. The chemical reactor. What takes the inert metal mixture, breaks it down. Titanium tetrachloride. Just another chem. Barely tell the difference. That gets me the ruthenium. Bunch of carbon dioxide. That's that one. And the craziness of this. But I need the ruthenium to get tungsten, or to get RTM to get the ability to make tungsteel. Okay. And then the large machines will come in here. I think for placeholders, yeah. Like that's the large chem reactor and I guess distillation tower. To get around them. And the rest of this was chem support. Because I don't have nitric acid. I don't have aqua regia, which is just more nitric acid. I need, I will make nitric acid, make aqua regia. What else did I need for this? That was what I was, damn it. Platinum, powder, doesn't need anything. There's some other chems I need to make. Raw palladium. You just need hydrochloric. Easy. Need sulfuric. Need nothing. Maybe this was all for the really crazy one. Hydrochloric. That doesn't need anything, and that will actually make some hydrochloric back. Oh. Oh, I do think I need one here. Because this will need to be for the... Once I get the large chem reactor oven running. This will help me get this stuff broken down. Iridium chloride. And did I just have an extra one by accident? Maybe. I don't remember what that one was for. So does that make the whole process chain? Oxygen. I can just mix it with water and turn it back into sulfuric acid. Might be a use for that chem reactor. Figure that out later. Alright, I gotta take a break here, and then we'll be back. Okay. I think that's a pretty good plan here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm over by like 2 amps. I could run these two on their own battery. What do I need to make a EV transformer? High voltage transformer. Oh, that's not bad. I just want to make sure I didn't already make it. Oh, I do. I already have it. Oh, of course I already have it. I'm running EV machines already. Wow, my brain's just going. Let's see. What did I need this other advanced centrifuge for? Or did I accidentally order too many? We'll see. And I gotta bring in my screwdriver. I only needed one of these HV hatches. I gotta somehow get the My first IV hatch really needs to be, or not IV, my first 2 EV hatches needs to be to turn this to IV. And then I can run, oh yeah, I forgot, that's gonna be, ooh, that's gonna need its own battery box. That's gonna, if this is running IV, that means it's gonna be running like 4 amps EV, which is gonna be 16 amps HV. So it needs its own battery box. Interesting. I think I almost have this down. Kind of a weird juncture point. You need the first step of the process. You need part of the process to complete the rest of the process. I mean, I don't need this. I don't need the second step of the process till later. But there's 2 halves to the platinum group process. There's everything on top, then there's the rarest metal mixture, and then there's just garbage. Oh, I was thinking about getting or dealing with the platinum slide residue, I think. That's what it was, but I'm not going to deal with that because I do not need gold and silicon dioxide. Why is there missing glass here? I don't remember removing that glass. Yeah, it's a little behind on recharge. Probably been using it a bit too high. Still debating on how I'm going to use that network. This specifically used for. Again, I wish I could search recipes by power tier. Maybe I should order up. Two battery buffers for now. I think I made all this extra signalium. I'm gonna move this over so I can have more room to do converter. Or no, actually I don't need any room. Plug it directly into the back. No, it's the... Okay, I'll put the large... I might have these backwards. I might put the distillation tower here and the large chem reactor over there. Yeah, might as well just do this. Two, 3, 5, 6, 10, 12, 16. Yep, the math. Okay, the math works out on that. And then just have the large chem reactor on its own. Almost healed. Part of me almost wants to put life mending 3 on my drill. Just to really live on the edge. There's the transformer. I needed to step up. Soft hammer. Go. Need crescent wrench. Crescent hammer. Okay. Now it's accepting HV on all sides. And it's putting EV out the front. Power. I get battery buffers. I think I'm just going to use tons of filters in this thing. Item conduit on the way. Okay. Well, I guess these need to be more liquids. I'll save these for later. The main thing here. So we're going to have insert Kali copperite. Always active. Insert. Crushed. Fact, always active. Insert. Purified. Active. And this is where stuff changes. This is going to be insert platinum group sludge. Can't drag that over. And that's going to be where all hell breaks loose. So this will just be raw platinum. And the finished platinum will come out of here. The palladium need. Oh, that just needs a chemical reactor. Hydrochloric, which is what I think I was doing over here, technically. Let's see. Trying to make sure I get this all right. This is the big one. Wait, what? Chem reactor. Oh, this is the EV, so this needs to go here. Okay. Now I know where I'm at. This is the metal mixture. Metal mixture. Fact always active. This will be ruthenium. Yeah, ruthenium tetrachloride. Tetrachloride. Ruthenium tetrachloride. Oh, need another chemical reactor. No, that is that one. Okay, sorry. Never mind. Ruthenium and carbon dioxide. That is done. I do need to bring in carbon, though. Actually, damn it. I do need this to export. There you go. I'm gonna need a chest. And I'll have to somehow snake a logistics pipe in here, probably. Oh, there's the power. Actually, no, that doesn't matter. Never mind. I can make this work. I'm being dumb. So ruthenium tetrachloride, and then I'll just put a supplier on the front. It made the ruthenium. What I need for RTM alloy. Tungsten. The final step there. Sulfate. Rhodium. Thena Gladival. What did that need? That needs an electride. Oh, I'm not sure. Damn it. I do think I need another electrolyzer. I might have to stuff more power in here. I got to deal with the ChemWorks. Still waiting on a bunch of parts? Yeah. See what's going on with that stuff. I forgot to put a 2 there. Everything's been stuck. Here's some casing. All this just so I can get steel steam turbines. That's all the cases that I was missing. Does that mean I have everything? That's a pretty loaded question. uh, maybe is the answer. Thought for that. Supposedly I'm putting the distillation tower here. Yeah, that needs to be in the middle. I gotta figure out how to get power for this thing. These are technically a build after I get this set up. Really, I should be getting this kicked off. Call that a good spot for batteries, right in the middle. Not what I wanted to do. Too many things that look similar. And my remote order. To order something. Starting power. Power. Alright, so I also need to figure out which things need liquid. This just needs DI water. What did you need? Nitric. Here, which is going to be from over here. Okay. Nitric acid. Water, oxygen, nitrogen dioxide. Gonna need 3 pipes. I can make it work. I just use the recipe. Could do two. I know I need at least 2 fluid suppliers, so I'm going to order those. Chassis pipe. Add it. I'm going to need... Sorry, I'm going to over here. Basically, this build is just going to be the dumb things you can do with conduits as long as you've got enough filters. I'm not planning on using any colors. That's going to be nitric. Be out. Regia. Going to be nitric acid and hydrochloric. I have these backwards. That way, then I have nitric and I can bring it over. I really wish there was like fluid chassis pipes for logistics pipes. DI water. That's going to be nitric. That's going to be aqua. And then that's going to be raw platinum that just, this is going to output chlorine. That has an output wastewater, that has a wastewater. This doesn't. Okay, this is the big thing. So this needs sulfuric acid. But I can bring that in from the outside. That needs... I'm just going to order another 3 fluid suppliers. Feel like I'm going to need a lot of fluids coming in here. Cold water. Hopefully I'm going to have these provided from over there. You need carbon. Okay, I think I'm good on moving stuff around for right now. Marshall 6 carbon. Get the hiccups. That's what I really need out of this here. Get everything up to that kicked off, I'll be good. Wires. Get out of the way. Probably gonna be a bad spot. Sure. Dioxide. I want to double check something. Am I dumb? Because the problem is now my base has become such this complex cancer that have I actually produced this stuff already? No, that's phosphoric acid. Okay. I just remembered a yellow liquid. Remember what it was. No, I have not created nitric acid yet. Put on fluid conduit. That started. At least this. Act, always active. Probably also extract, always active. Nitric acid. I'm going to need that to make the aqua regia. Need to bring in hydrochloric. That's not the right thing. Hydrochloric acid. Okay. So that will get the nitration from there, or nitric acid from there. Make aqua regia. Regia will come out. That's what I was worried about. Okay, more filters. Nitric acid. Aqua regia. Right? EV. Yeah, that's going to have an output. I have to find an output for. This one does not need to extract. Don't. No, this does have a fluid output, doesn't it? It makes chlorine. Okay. Good. Doesn't need anything. That works. Then the thing is the red pipe. Another chest. Stuff away. Oh, I already ordered a chest. I might still need it. Fact always active. There. Infinite. Calliope. Yeah. Cosm. That I can make that work. Yeah. Close to connecting this to some sort of power connection. Because that will be the pipe that I just ordered. That will be the power junction. Guess I'm waiting on that. Place to put this damn thing. That work? That's not the right one. I'm starting to go a bit production mad. Platinum. here starts the insanity. Running this on 3. Okay, that's good. What I need is in my expector. Okay, let's kick this madness off. Stone, stone pyrite. I will have to deal with things. I can construct pyrite. Dumb question, was thinking if I could deconstruct stone, but I can't. Getting purified. I have not provide. Um, the precursor to hydrochloric. Chemworks load in. Sulfuric. Hydrogen sulfide. Right? Or no. Ooh. I think I got 2 things. Oops. Let's see. I might have to produce another chemical. Dioxide. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, I did need that extra chem reactor. What are you set to? Okay, good. Reattach here. Provide you with oxygen. I want you on 1. Because now we'll produce nitric. Yeah. To extract. Damn it. God, I had stuff. Damn it, it's already full. Nitrogen dioxide. Get this in time. Okay, I'm gonna have to call it here. I'm exhausted. I do not have the brain power to do this anymore. So, thank you all for watching. Next week when I stream. Yeah.